All right, the next thing we're going to look at is a detailed drawing for each of the parts of your um, construction block assembly. And so over here under the little plus tab, I'm going to click to add a new sheet. And so all that does is add a new sheet to the same file. And I'm going to go ahead and click base view again. Again, it's looking to bring in that model, that assembly model. In this case, I'm going to pick that I want the let's pick the right side view. All right. And so I'm going to make this come in at a scale of 1 because we're just going to be showing one of the parts. So I click to place that view and I'll click OK and it places the view in here. Notice that the components here can be checked and unchecked. And so I'm going to uncheck all of the components except the triangle component, all right? And so this is what we would call a front view of our object. And from that front view, and the reason it's the front view is because it shows the best detail or the shape of the part, all right? And so from that front view of this part, I'm going to project the other views for this part. And so I'm going to click and drag a box up, and that'll make a right side view. I can click and drag a box over here, and that will make a left side view. Excuse me, the box up will make a top view. The box to the left will make a left side view, and I can click over here to place an isometric view. And so once I have those views placed, I can then arrange them on my sheet. All right. And then I can edit them. So I'm going to click to edit this isometric view, and I'm going to make it shaded. And then once I have the views that I need for my part, I can go ahead and start dimensioning that. And so I'm going to use the dimension tools over here. And I'm going to start by dimensioning the front of this object. And notice I'm getting 9800ths as my dimension. We need to change our document settings so that they're in millimeters. So I'm going to click over here to document settings. I'm going to click on dimension unit, and I'm going to change that dimension unit from inches to millimeters. And then I'm going to change the precision to 0. All right. So then we have this drawing is in millimeters. Notice on our note down here on our drawing sheet, it says unless otherwise specified, dimensions are in inches. So we probably need to add something to that to denote that these actually are in millimeters. And so I'm going to go ahead and click to add the unit to the dimension. So I'll click that little checkbox there, then it adds the unit to the dimension. All right, so that is my width dimension. I have the height of my object. I'm going to go ahead and click to place that dimension. And then the last dimension I have is the depth of my object. And so the depth of my part is right here. I'll go ahead and click to place that. And so notice that I don't have anything on this left side view, so I'm just going to click and delete that because we don't need it because there are no dimensions associated with it. And so for our part here, we have the overall width, we have the height, and then we have the depth. So this is our width, this is our height, and this is our depth dimension. So all three of those dimensions have been added to our drawing, and so this drawing is complete. You'll want to create a detailed drawing for all of your parts.